It's a pack. Rushing, Peterson, Moises Ballesteros on the auto. Well, we got our auto already for the Cubs. And Abel. Munoz, Vivas, Cam Smith, and Cal Raleigh. Big old Ballesteros. I know he's going to be a problem, isn't he? Caratini, Yoho, Dalton Rushing out of 150 for the Dodgers, and Mr. Simpson. I can see that, Aries. I see that message right there. Good morning. Doc G, it's release day for Cosmic, so it won't be today. I'm sorry. If it is, it'll be later in the day. Aranda, Smith, Mangum, and Steele. So, yeah, top Chrome Cosmic dropped today, so that's what we'll be doing. Good morning, C9. And good to see you, Doc. Abreu, Zach Bean, Riley, and Durbin. Augustin Ramirez, Thomas Harrington, Gold Wave out of 50 for the Pirates, Corbin Carroll, and McGreevy. Jordan, probably the Dodgers. I don't know. I see the Braves a lot too. Well, Jesse, I don't either for the most part. Clark, Durbin, Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox, and Moises Ballesteros. Avens, Matt Shaw. We're getting good rookies. Kyle Tucker and Christian Campbell. Cubs are doing all right already. Haven't even touched a Cosmic yet. We will, Jesse. We certainly will. Louder, Palmquist, Jake DeGrom, and Osuna. Well, they're out there, Jordan. They're definitely out there, but some of them can be pricey depending on who you're going for. Thomas, Eddie Haino, Jazz Chisholm, and Santana. Jonathan's got some Dodgers cards, I bet. I don't know if he's willing to part with them. Jacob Wilson, base. Jake Mangum. There's a Ray. There you go. Vladdy Jr. and Chase Dolander. Rushing, Tolbert, Doug, and John Rave. Caminero, Gorski, Paredes, and Amador. Good morning, bobblehead. Boyd, Elko, Carlos Duran, and Holmes. Anybody getting spots in the next one, I'll do a little bit of a roll call at the end of this one. And we'll rerun that break. If your team's not in there, we're going to run it again. Jansen, Diaz, Drake Baldwin, Fortune 15, and Chase Madrath. Old Drake Baldwin makes an appearance already. Well, well, well. Gusteau, Fetty, May, and Matthews. Chad Patrick, there's a Brewer. Danny, is it Jansen or Jansen? I'm going to go with Jansen for the Brew Crew. Kyle Tucker and Pavita. What is it? How's it pronounced? Is it Jansen? Kelly, Chase Petty, Mayer, and Kiero. Welcome back, Aries. Doval, Kiero, Mesa Jr. and Morgan. Jansen. Okay. Bueller. Eddie Haino on the variation. Kim for the Dodgers and Kumar Rocker. All right, it's cosmic time. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. We've played around long enough. It's cosmic time. All right. Oh boy, I like these cards. I hope you do too. I think you do. Now, with Cosmic, there's never a guaranteed auto. But with this product, I don't think that necessarily matters. Good luck. First box of the case. Let's go, Jessica. Let's get it. It's here. It's here. Empty box. 2 per box. And then the nucleus. 2 autos per case. All right, well, let's just see. Let's just see. Good luck, everybody. All right, we've got Brent Rooker to start it out. Jacob Wilson. Julio Rodriguez on the light speed. And George Springer. That's not terrible. Man, these cards are so cool. I'm only 1 pack in. What's going on here? We got some kind of die cut in here. Skeens. Arias. Launched into orbit. Is that Reggie? Reggie Jackson and Jordan Lawler. That's kind of different. It's a little different. Go ahead and take care of Reggie. I haven't opened these yet, so I know this is just an insert, but I'm going to take care of Reggie just because. This is... Cards like this are difficult because there's no edge at the bottom. Rodriguez, Scherzer, Kyle Tucker on the refractor. What is that? I know it's just a refractor, but still. Luke Keyshaw. The launched into orbits can be. Vladdy Jr., Roden, Edwin Diaz, and Garrett Crochet. Yeah, they're extraterrestrial. Looks like Mars Attacks. Hassel the third. Oh, we got an auto already. Numbered 2. Good luck. Logan Ohop. Ultraviolet Beam Dominguez. And for the A's. Not bad at all. Jacob Wilson out of 75. Going to the A's. That is KC. Well, that's quite the start. That is quite the start. A little color match action, too. That's nasty. Oh, these cards are so nice. These cards are so nice. All right. It has begun. Adolis Garcia, Caminero, Mike Trout, and Jace Jung. I want all the cosmic cards now. Give them all to me. I must have them. Christian Campbell, Max Fried, Augustin Ramirez, and Rafael Devers. There's no guaranteed autos in these, Eric. Good morning, Jen. Harris, Marcelo Mayer, Luis Angel Acuna on the light speed, and Angel Martinez. Durbin, Nick Enright. Some kind of etch out of 199. Matt Olson for the Braves, and Jose Altuve. Even these are nice. That's out of 199. Look how nice that card is. Chisholm, Pasquantino, Churio for the Brew Crew, and McCray. Here, I'll put this up there for you, bro. This is just for you. Here you go. Here's your boy. See, I put him on the stand for you. It's your boy. There he is. They are nasty, Pats fan. And it's release day, so we'll be doing baseball today. Correa, Harris. Ultraviolet or beam Mayo for the Orioles, and that is orange out of 25. What a sick looking card. Who had the Orioles? K. Walter. That looks nasty. And Contreras. That was 21 out of 25. That's fancy. Okay. Salvi. Our nucleus is Ketel Marte, Juan Soto, and Leo Jimenez. Not too bad, Matt. We got another one, and we got two delights over here. Sweeney, Scooble, Michael Harris II on the refractor, and Zach Wheeler. Suigano, Quan. We've got Shohei and Mookie Betts on the star clusters, and Yu Darvish. Martinez, Sale, Job, and Castillo. Machado, Gilbert. We got another numbered card here. Goldschmidt. And for the Giants, Rafael Devers gold out of 50 with like that. It's got like the downtown laser on it. Check that out. Okay. Duran, Amador, Shohei, nice, and Cade Horton. Yep, we'll take that. It is. That's exactly right, Whitney. Good call there. Wesley, I don't know. I've only opened one so far, so I'm not sure. I don't know if they have those God boxes or not. I don't know. Riley, Kim, Churio, and Kurtz. Baldwin, Schwarber, Luis Angel Acuna on the ultraviolet beam, and Ramos. Will Smith, Adames, Kevin Alcantara, and Matt Olson to end our first box. What a great first box. I knew I was going to like it, but I didn't know I didn't know we were going to get an auto right off the bat. Let's do, actually, let me get these to the side here. Some of these that I didn't top load will be top loaded after the fact, you guys. But for time's sake of the break, I won't do every single one. Let's do the original Topps Chrome. Let's see what's chilling in this. Empty. Morning bobblehead. It won't bad night, man. It won't bad. Same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Imanga, Sheets, Lightning Leaders, Gunnar Henderson, Youthquake, Dustin Harris for the Rangers. We've got Otto Lopez out of 199. Ben Rice out of 99 for the Yanks. Hayden Birdsong out of 99 for the Giants. Wagaman for the Angels. Felix Hernandez out of 25 orange for the Mariners. He used to be quite the deal. Bader, Schwarber, and Reynolds. Yeah, he used to be quite the deal. I don't know how good he is anymore. I imagine he's still decent. Wagaman, let me take care of all these numbered cards here. I want to end with Cosmic, so we're going to do the other one too. I don't want to end with a Breaker's Delight. I want to end with Cosmic. He doesn't pitch anymore. Oh, that's right. He was a long time ago, wasn't it? Well, not a long time ago, but years ago. What happened to him, though? You just dip out? 2019. Back in 1880. Actually, now I'm interested to see how he did. 2019 is the last stat on here. And he was 1-8, so he fell apart at the end. That's all I wanted to know. It happens to the best of them. Empty box. Turner, Lord, Job, Mike Trout. We've got Palmquist for the Rockies out of 499. Noah Cameron for the Royals. Jackson Merrill on the 90s throwback. Orange out of 25 for the Padres. Christian Koss is out of 99. Ooh, Helix. Jacob Wilson. It's the Jacob Wilson break, folks. Nasty. Look at this. Look at these little treats. Congrats, Casey. Congrats. We've got Chase, Rave, and Gorski to end out that box. Now we've got one Cosmic left. And we're going to have to see. We're just going to have to see. Yes, we are. I have no idea what's left in the next break. I will do a roll call at the end of this when it's over. And then we'll see where it sets at. But if you're missing, if your team's gone, I'm going to run it again. So Royals got a little bit of love. And Palmquist. And our final Cosmic of the break. Good luck. Jonathan, what do you have in this? What do you have? Blue Jays. And you had somebody else, didn't you? Who else did you have? Mets. Who is it? Oh, Damo. Bye, Damo. I was going to let you watch the rest of the break, but you ain't cool enough. Some people are. You didn't make the cut. Oh, it's Bloomberg. I don't even see Bloomberg. Oh, I see it. What the? Look at Bloomberg. I'm sorry. Check that out real quick before it's gone. I got you, Damo. You're fine. I needed that. I really needed that. All right, I'm better now. All right, last box. Emptiness. I thought that's what you were talking about, and then I saw what you were talking about. You got to realize, folks, it's not all that easy to open the cards, pay attention to Muppets and all the stuff that goes along with it. You know what I mean? Conine, green. We got a numbered card. Ozzy Albies. It's hard watching out for these Muppets. Out of 99, Angel Martinez for the Guardians. We've got Dana. Rhett Lauder for the Reds on the Nucleus. They look a little bit better this year. Look at that. Uh-oh, Ellie on the light speed. And Kevin Alcantara. I know this is just an insert, but it's my boy. So what you want me to do? Damo, I thought you were talking to somebody in the chat. I tried to scroll up and see what was going on, but it wasn't related. Yeah, lucky me, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. There's Muppets all throughout the land. And some of them have to be gone. Hunter Green, Ryan Bliss. Uh-oh, we got a Planetary Pursuit, I think. Corbin Burns, good luck. Well, you asked and you shall receive. How about a Venus Vladdy Guerrero, Jonathan? Does that work? Does that cut the mustard? Oh my, these are so sick. These are so sick. Oh man. Dude. I think I know what I'm opening on Christmas Day. One of these boxes. Bregman, Ben Rice, Ruth Mantle, and Judge. Could you? Oh, I want the 101 of that. And Dylan Cruz. Brandon, if you're talking about the Planetary Pursuit, they are not. They're just super short prints. Brother Dove, I mean, people will collect anything. And yes, they hold value. But people will collect anything. Like Labubus. Ronald Acuna Jr., Brooks Lee, Reese Hines for the Reds, and Pete Alonso. Harrington, Chapman. Whoa, what's going on here? It is Jason Dominguez. I think this, or maybe it's just numbered. Out of 199, Byron Buxton for the Twins. So we got a Planetary Pursuit and an auto. I'm happy so far. We've only just begun. This is the first break. Dolander. Bryce Harper on the launched into orbit. Sagasy and Mookie Betts. We do, Executive, we do. And we do it very well. Cease, Simeon, Suzuki, and Chandler Simpson for the Rays. Hey, there's you a Ray. There's you a Devil Ray. Go on now. See, now we both know a Devil Ray. Chandler Simpson. We've got Dana, Malloy, Baldwin, and Bo Bichette. Yeah, executives. He's not a non-threat. He's just having fun. Veen, Aaron Judge, Pena, and Cole. Chase Petty, CJ Abrams. We've got Lindor and Soto and Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung, Devers, Angel Martinez, and Manny Machado. Oh, I see Mrs. Good morning, Mrs. I don't even know if she can hear me. There's more than 4 cards in this pack. Whoa, what's going on here? Hold on. What is that? Is it like a shadow box? Spencer Swellenback, and let's check this one out. For the Yankees. Rice. Oh, that's so sick. Planetarium. That is nasty. Dude, going to Arkham. That is nasty. Check that out. I can't even show it to you like the way I want to. Oh, man, what did they do with this product? It's a big card, too. Very big card. Nice hit. It's not numbered. I'm sure they can be. Topps doesn't have case hits. They have pack odds. So it's a short print. Probably a super short print. Freeman, McCutchen, Cade Horton for the Cubs, and Ellie. Kiero, Ashcraft, Misner, and Ellie on the ultraviolet beam. Machado, Gilbert, Shohei on the light speed, and Blake Snell. Got a few packs left. Looks like we're in single digits on the next break from what I'm seeing. Johnny, that's, who knows. Our nucleus is Kyle Tucker, Stella Nova, Paul Skeens, we'll take it, bro, and Goldschmidt. We'll take a little Stella Nova, Paul Skeens while we're at it. Why not? What a great box. Could you imagine if you opened that box for yourself? That would have been a fun little rip. Yes, he does, Jonathan. Yes, he does. Best pitcher. You know, that's eye of the beholder type stuff. No, no, we know the answer to that. It's Paul Skeens. Duran, Riley, Jacob Wilson one more again, and Cade Horton. Kim, Churio, Brooks Baldwin, and Nick Kurtz. I guess there's room to say it's Scooble, Brandon, but I don't know. Skeens is tough. Schwarber, Smith, Yamamoto, and Ramos. They're close. I'll give you that. They're close, but I still think Skeens is a nightmare. Skeens is an absolute nightmare. Not that he's not, just... All right, folks. That was an excellent first break. My goodness. Same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Not a lot of teams left in it. We will rerun that break until our heart's content. Marlins are a gimme in the next break. Thank you, Mrs. I don't even know if she can hear me. I just know she's facilitating things. And I appreciate it. Yes, I does. Get these to the side, and I'll do a quick recap. I went a little bit slower with the Cosmic because I hadn't opened it till now, but we'll go a little bit quicker in the next. All right. Marte, Olsen, Alcantara, and Trout, Churio, Reggie, Shohei and Mookie, Kim, Shaw, Rushing, Baldwin, Ballesteros, Mayer, Harrington out of 50, Bean, Birdsong, Wagaman, and Gunnar Henderson. We had an Otto Lopez, Ben Rice, Ruth Mantle and Judge, Lauder, Merrill, Tucker, Shohei, Chandler Simpson, Buxton, Reese Hines, Ellie, Martinez, Palmquist, Cameron, Trout, Shohei, Devers out of 50, Felix Hernandez out of 25, Jacob Wilson, Christian Koss. We've got Mayo out of 25 as well, Dolander, Yamamoto, Skeens on the Stella Nova, Jacob Wilson auto out of 75, color match Deed, Jacob Wilson Helix, super short print, Venus Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and the Deed. I know they can be numbered. This one's not, but what a card. And were these in the same, these were in the same box, weren't they? Pretty sure they were. I'm feeling confident about that. I think they both were in the same box, which is kind of crazy. Yep, that's right. Let me grab the sheet. Holla. Nice ability, nice. Find you some card shows in your area, ability. You'll have some fun. Even if you only got 20 bucks in your pocket, you'll still have fun. All right. It is rip time. Let me get these down before they want to fall. You know they want to fall on me. Don't you be like that, boxes. Always got games you want to play. All right. Ripping time is imminent. Good luck, everybody. All replays are on YouTube. If you need to go back or you miss anything, it will be over there. We're live streaming over there right now. It will be a replay when I'm not live anymore. This break will be going back into the shop momentarily. I just have to wait for the number to update on it, and then we can do exactly that. But we're going to get a little ripping in, okay? Skylar, we're in Tennessee. What's up, JP? Good luck. That's right, Sage. Empty. And let me just check this real quick, because if it's updated, then I don't have to wait. Sometimes it takes longer than others. There it is. All right, let me drop the next break in there. Same break. Same break is going in there right now. I just got to drop it and pin it. It's in there. And it is pinned. Good luck, everybody. Roden. Torkelson. Auto in the first one again. For the Detroit Tigers, going to Todd Montero. Put his number on there, too. And Cortez. This is Topps Chrome Update. Cosmic just dropped today. Hanley. Augustin Ramirez out of 150 we shall take. Christian Campbell and a base Nick Kurtz. McMahon, Henderson, Dana, and Bubik. Oh, this pack doesn't want to cooperate. Slater, Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks, Cam Smith, and Luke Kershaw. Same exact break that we're doing right now is pinned at the bottom of your screen. If you missed out on your team, this might be your chance. Lau, Mullins, Freddie Freeman on the refractor, and Yon Moncada. Somebody, well, you know, sometimes the Reds aren't always easy to get. You know, they're big team. You know, there's a lot of fans. There's some though. Doug Dominguez, and I appreciate that, bro. Mookie Betts and Kepler. Lee. O'Hearn. A nice Shane Smith for the White Sox, and Tawa. That's out of 250. It is a nice ballpark. If you've never been to Great American, that's a good ballpark. It's a hitter's ballpark, too. Singer. Simon. Chandler Simpson for the Rays on the refractor, and Pete Crow Armstrong. That's right, Forky. Old Adam Dunn, Mr. Strikeout Specialist himself. Kikuchi, Mayo, Merrill, Hoglin. Old Adam Dunn. Swellenbach, Laureano, Fernando Tatis refractor, and Garcia. That's exactly right, Forky. He's never seen a double in his life. Cam Smith, Mayer for the Red Sox, Rodriguez for the Mariners, and Abel. He was a biggin. Oh, he was a biggin. And he batted behind Griffey too. Pham, Birdsong, Chase Lee for the Tigers, and Josh Naylor. Berger, Nick Kurtz, Ryan Fitzgerald for the Twins, and Drake Baldwin base. Logan Evans, Zach Bean, Soler, and Enright. Victor Mesa Jr., Gleyber Torres, McCutchen, and Ben Rice. Horton, Locklear, Max Mayer, and Matt Svanson. Keyshaw, Dominguez, Bryce Harper, and Tyler Rogers. Oh, you think so, Jonathan? Oh, for sure, Forky. There ain't no doubt about that. Talk about a video game cheat code. McIver, Luis Angel Acuna, Geraldo for the Orioles, and Ryan Johnson. Hassel, James Wood base, Cade Horton for the Cubs on the refractor, and Harrison Bader. Liam Hicks, Hunter Goodman, Bobby Witt Jr., and Fluarty. All right, it's cosmic time. It's cosmic time. Get your boots on. I don't even know what to expect after those first two. Well, I pulled a couple things. Just were pretty nasty. I know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean? Cosmic time. I wonder what deed's in this box. Empty. Arkham says it out of 10. Ooh. Zutalors. Yamamoto, Romo, Chisholm, and Abreu. Was that a rookie? Yes, it was. Okay. Get these lined up properly here. Jay Schust, if you're talking about on the other place I pulled two downtowns. Alvarez, Noel, Stanton on the launched into orbit, and Dansby Swanson for the Cubs. Tovar, Alvarez Jr., Paul Skeens, and Osuna. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Adley Rushman, Rocker, Stellanova, Alcantara, and the Stellanova is, oh my goodness gracious, why me? You did call it Arkham. I didn't know it was going to be my boy, though. 6 out of 10 for the Cincinnati Reds, going to Beelzebub. Ellie Stellanova. Ooh, man, sometimes it's fun to hit cards and then sometimes it's not when you're a Reds fan. That's nasty. I might be Nightman. Beelzebub's a Reds fan, so I know the answer there. Nice hit, bro. There's nothing like hitting a card like that for your team. Go Reds. And Arkham called that, by the way. Carroll, Wood, Sasaki, and Will Wagner. You know what's even more heart-wrenching is that Jonathan, I know, that was the first thing my soul told me. My soul walked up behind me and told me, he was like, hey, bro. Scooble, Suigano, Jackson Merrill, and River Ryan. Nasty card, dude. Nasty card. Congrats, bro. Quan. Orvelis Martinez. Our nucleus is Nick York for the Pirates and Christian Yelich. Indeed, indeed. We've only just begun. Looks like we're making our way to halfway in the next break. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Sale, Job, Corbin Carroll on the light speed, and Shunk. Brent Rooker. Oh, we got a white hole. Harper and Jackson Holiday. Those actually look pretty good. Surprisingly, that actually looks, that does not look bad at all. Arkham stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Paul Skeens, Luis, Lee, and Hernandez. Maybe JVP, potentially. Rodriguez, Scherzer, Vladdy, and Nolan Arenado. Rodin, Diaz, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Matt Shaw. Let's put a Tatis up there. Why not? Why not, I say. So 16 teams left, Ari says. So we're not quite at halfway. Hassel, Williamson, Augustin Ramirez for Miami, and Mark Vientos. Victor Mesa Jr., Denzel Clark. We've got James Wood and Dylan Cruz. That's cool. And Dalton Rushing. These are going to be really cool numbered. I got me a feeling. These star clusters. Those are going to be really nasty numbered. Just a feeling. It's just a feeling. Collins, Merrill, Rosarina, and Vivas. Yes, they sure did, sports cards. Yes, they sure did. Ramirez, Harris II, Jackson, Job out of 199 for the Tigers, and Marte. Clyde, this is a break. Good morning. What I'd say is maybe watch for a bit, but the best way I can explain it is we're opening hobby boxes. It's a break. People go in there and get the team, and whatever comes out for that team, once all the teams are gone, when we rip it all, it goes to that person. That's what a break is. Mayer, Durbin, Christian Campbell for the Red Sox, and Sasaki. That's cool. Look at that. I'm sorry. I'm just admiring them. I like cards, if you didn't know. Out of 50. Wow, Jonathan. Enright, Chisholm, Pasquantino, and Lubob. Jonathan, you know, I don't, maybe. Could be the next Nomar Garcia Parra. No, Correa, Harris. There's Wilson on the Ultraviolet Beam team, and Reese Hines. Me too, Aiden. These are my favorite. Football, baseball, doesn't matter. Salvi, Sweeney, Trey Turner, and Bobby Witt Jr. to end out the first Cosmic. There is another one of those in this break, but we're going to do these Delights first and then end with the last Cosmic, because that's what I said I was going to do. Halfway in the next break, it is pinned at the bottom of your screen, I think. Yes, it is. Okay. I didn't see it on my screen, so I had to double check. All right. Topps Chrome Breakers Delight. Adolis Garcia. Royce Lewis. Pete Alonso. Luis Angel Acuna on the Youthquake. Jarren Duran gold out of 50 for the Red Sox. Shane Bieber out of 299 for the Guardians. Luis Garcia Jr. out of 99 for the Natties. Grant Holmes for the Braves. Kenny Powers, man. Kenny Powers. Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. Cedric Mullins. Brooks Lee. And Ryan Jeffers. Couple of twins there at the end. Good morning, Mayberry. That's right, pin and card. It's that day. That day has arrived. One more again. One more again. Tell me that don't look like Kenny Powers. Now we'll do the other update delight, and then we'll finish with the last Cosmic. Mayberry, we had quite the first two boxes of this. I don't know if you got to see. You see my Ellie up there out of 10. That's cool. I'm just gonna have to live with it, you know. I'm gonna live with it. I was thinking about the other day when I was growing up. Maybe some kids still do. I guess it doesn't really matter either way. Y'all remember the rat tail? Y'all remember that? Did y'all grow up in a place where that happened? Skylar, it was Beelzebub that got that Ellie empty. Arkham still has his. Nice, bro. Nice. You got the bowl cut with it too. Now that's bold. Bold cut and rat tail. You know trouble's coming. Correa, Geraldo, McGill, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Teodoso for the Angels on the auto. Quiero for the White Sox out of 499. Munoz out of 299. Rodin for the Twins out of 99. Rafael Devers out of 99 for the Giants. Quiero one more again. And David Morgan. Okay. The Quiero box. Jason said, I'm rocking the mullet. What you gonna do about it? What else you got? No, I was just thinking about that the other day because some of the kids, I never did, but some of the kids did. They had that. They rocked the old rat tail, which at the time it was perfectly. Abby, they were in the first break too, but we still got a Cosmic yet. We ain't done. We ain't done. And they have been excellent up to this point. Don't stop now. Good luck. Not yet, it hasn't. Empty box. Is it still in play, Executive? I don't know. I grew up in the country, so there was really no rules out there. You could wear Timberland boots with shorts on where I grew up. Clark, Collins, Merrill, and Simpson. A Rosarina. Our nucleus is Mike Trout for the Angels. Jackson Jobe for the Tigers, and Cal Raleigh. Absolutely, Mr. Hart. See, some of y'all know we're from the same place, but a different place, okay? See, I'm telling you. Yamamoto, Romo, Max Fried, and Cody Bellinger. Jordan Alvarez, Noel, Kurtz and Wilson. Oh, now that's going to be a nasty numbered card right there. And Walker. This particular one right here is going to be nasty. I might want one. That's right, Scholar. You look all across the land. Duran, Amador, Riley, and Lindor. Sweeney, Skubal. Oh, we got a numbered card. Logan Webb out of 75 for the Giants. We'll take it. Going to C9 and Buxton. There you go, bro. A little something, something for your troubles. Me too, Mookie. I'm thoroughly enjoying this product. Suigano, Quan, Dylan Cruz on the light speed, and Festa. Take a little Dylan Cruz action for the Natties. Martinez, Sale, Job, and Nola. It really has, Mookie. You're not wrong. Rooker, Wilson. Look at this. Oh, man, that's cool. Star Clusters, Bench, Larkin, and Ellie. 3 gents on one card. How did they get them all on there? And Peralta. Aries, well, I never even got to ask it because I started ripping immediately. What was it? I don't even remember now. Oh, it was pretty simple. Who is your favorite actor or actress of all time? Paul Skeens, Arias, Lyle for the Natties, and Wynn. Oh, Larkin's nasty. Daniel Day-Lewis. Hi-Sung Kim. Churio. Chandler Simpson for them Rays, and Kyle Manzardo. Brooks Baldwin. We got a Schwarber. Stellanova behind this. Mike Trout. And it is a James Wood Stellanova. That's one we'll take. That's for certain. Going to the Natties. Stellanova action. All right, so we got the nucleus. We got a number card. We should at least have one more number card, right? Theoretically. Smith, Adames, Cade Horton for the Cubs, and Nick York. There you go, bro. There you go. Last team magic, bro. Holla. I haven't seen Lissandro yet, Aries. He might be in here chilling. I don't know. I don't know. Garcia, Caminero, Campbell, and Emanga. No, it's not Hector. No, it's just an insert. Just an insert. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that an auto? I don't know if that is or isn't, but it's definitely numbered. Thorpe. Ellie on the ultraviolet beam. And for the Orioles, Jackson Holiday auto out of 25. If these cards aren't sick, bro, what's happening? These cards are nasty. Going to K. Walter. That's nasty. Look at that. Color match. Oh, that's nasty. Cosmic, you are my favorite. That's nasty. Rod, is that a planetary pursuit? What's happening? What did Joe Boo do to us? Cowser. Julio Rodriguez. And it's for you. Pete Crow Armstrong, you peeper. Stop peeping, Jonathan. Stop being a peeper. You're not supposed to be looking before I show the card, man. I know, I revealed it. I saw it too. Congrats, bro. That's your second planetary pursuit of the day. Ooh, Cheney and Lugosi vintage? You're going old school on me. Scherzer, we got another numbered card. Why not? Gore and Pete Crow Armstrong on the launched into orbit out of 50. Oh, Jonathan, we know. Hey. Another D. Well, let's get another auto. This should be another auto. Just put another auto in there. Why not? Rodin, Diaz, Ichiro, and Madroth. Old Ichiro's in here. That's nasty. That's cool. 2 packs left. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Same one. No different. Same one. Hassel. Williamson. We got another numbered card. Strider. And out of 150, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. I don't know who had Setlock for the Mets. That's nasty too. Well. Mesa Jr., another numbered card. Abel. Shaw for the Cubs. And Martinez orange out of 25. What a box. What a box. Ew. Nice hit, you guys. Hang on. I'll do a recap here momentarily. Let me get this base out of my way here. Arkham says out of 5 in the next break. How about 101? Let's just get the 101 right off. Let's just do it. Wow. Wow. Very nice. I'll do a recap, and then we'll see where we're at in the next one, you guys. But it is pinned at the bottom of the screen. It is the same exact break. If your team is missing in that one, we will be running it again. There might be, Arkham. I might just be able to, if it can happen, I can do it. Casey, you had the Athletics. You had the Nationals, the Phillies. And that's what I see in this break we just did. Teodoso, Duran, Garcia Jr., Holmes, Whitcomb, Wilson, Bieber, Ramirez, Tatis Jr., Quiero, Campbell, Job, Acuna, Jackson Holiday, Skeens, and Simpson. Yeah, Savage, it's crazy. Ramirez, Montero, York, Sasaki, Witt Jr., Mayer, Smith, Wood and Cruz, Trout, Yamamoto, Munoz, Rodin, Devers, Cruz, Crow Armstrong, Cade, Horton. We've got James Wood, Wilson and Kurtz, Bench, Larkin and De La Cruz, Ichiro, Martinez out of 25 for the Guardians. That's nasty. Alvarez out of 150, Webb out of 75, Ellie out of 10, 6 out of 10, Stella Nova, Pete Crow on the Sun, Planetary Pursuit, and Jackson Holiday, color match deed of all deeds, 2 out of 25 auto. Ooh yeah, with Jaman. Potentially. All right, let's put that up there. That is, yep, that's the right break number. Let me grab this sheet and we can get to ripping. Let's take these down. Rip on. Oh, my chat's gone. Hang on. Let me refresh this real quick, you guys. I can't see anything you guys are saying right now. All right, there we go. Now I can see. I can see again. Aries, it's release day. We might get into some football later in the afternoon, but it's baseball time right now. All right. Good luck. What? Huh? What, Presh? All right. Good luck. Break 34.97 is happening right now. When that updates in the shop, I will drop this same exact break in there again. I don't know how long. Sometimes it takes longer than others. So, actually, it's ready now. So let me go ahead and drop it, and then we can get this ripped. I'm getting ready to drop this same exact break into the shop right this very instant. It is in there, and I just need to pin it. There it is. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, Papa. Let's see what we can do. Empty. Nice pinning card. Nice, bro. We've got McMahon, Henderson, Luke Keyshaw for the Twins going to Evan. First pack again. All right. And Abel. Slater for the Yankees. Ben Rice out of 150 going to Art Bissell. Manny Machado and McGreevy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Mayberry. I had to check. It sure is. Lau. Mullins, Ben Rice on the refractor, and Moises Ballesteros. You got it, bro. Good luck. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. No different. Cam Smith, Luis Angel Acuna on the refractor, Freddie Freeman, and Christian Campbell. Boy, it sure would be a good time for one of those debut patches to show up. I'm just saying. All right, Bassin, let's get it, bro. Happy birthday. Fam, Birdsong, Corbin Carroll, Osuna. Sanger. Wow. Out of 50 on the variation. James Wood, we want that. Who got the Nationals? Kane. Yep, we want that. Confirmed. Yes, we want that. Yep. Yep. Pete Alonso and Cal Raleigh. Simon. Kikuchi. Swanson out of 250 and Simpson. Matt Swanson for the Cardinals. That'd be him, Nightman. Who you got, bobblehead? Oh, I know who you got. We're going to find out. Actually, you didn't get them. Who did you get? Bobblehead, that might have been the last break. Unless you got somebody different. Swellenback, Loriano, Ellie, and Steele. Horton, Keyshaw, Soto, and Durbin. Okay. Locklear, Keyshaw, Webb, and Santana. Berga, Krim, O'Neal, Cruz, and Chase Dolander. Be a good time for it, wouldn't it, Derek? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. We won't be mad at that at all. Hey, look, it's Nick on the base. Evans, Rhett Lauder, and Rave. Good morning, MG. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Zach Bean. Whoa. Jackson Churio out of... Well, Abby. Come on in and have some fun. Stop and stay a while. That's nasty. That's nasty. It's got the tops. Is that rookie all-star rookie emblem that they've done for years and years and years. It's in the background. Out of 50, 32 out of 50. That is kind of nasty. Look, there's a refractor Drake Baldwin behind that and Amador. Yes, please, more. May I please have some more? Mesa Jr., Matt Shaw, Hassel III, and Holmes. Feed Missy Ma. Duran, Pete Alonso, Bobby Witt Jr., and Madroth. Hey, 5-star, don't be bringing that in here, man. Come on, man. I've only pulled like 7,000. McIver. Luis Angel Acuna. Aroldis Chapman. And Zebby Matthews. Hassel. Avens. Jung-Hoo Lee. And Pavita. James Wood on the base. Liam. Tyler Callahan on the refractor. And Kiero. That's my boy. G-Man, no, I don't see anything. Well, we're not even through the first box yet, though. So, but no, not yet. Roden. Torkelson. McIver. And Morgan. Hanley. Shane Smith for the White Sox. Dylan Cruz and Kumar Rocker. All right, it's Cosmic time. It's time to get back into Cosmic. Focus. Focus. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. It's Cosmic time. One more again. Empty. If you haven't seen these yet, stop and watch for a minute. That's my suggestion. Nick Enright. Supernova. Rhett Lauder. Oh my goodness gracious. What's happening right now? Stop this. I'm done. Y'all have a great day. It's been nice knowing you. See you when I see you. Bye. It starts out with a Rhett Lauder. Beelzebub, it's fine. I don't have any problem keeping this. Thank you for giving that to me, bro. That's really, really nice. You're such a nice guy. This is one of the nastiest cards I think I've ever seen. Constellation Variation. That is sick. That's absolutely right, MG. That is sick. Look at that card. Lindor. What's happening right now? What's happening? What's happening? Stop it, Beelzebub. Stop it. That's enough. No, they didn't give that to me, Liz. Chisholm, Pasquantino, Kobe Mayo, and Kyle Manzardo. No. I'm just being a fibber. Correa, Harris, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees, and Mike Trout. Salvi Perez, Trey Sweeney, Dylan Cruz on the ultraviolet beam, and Nick York. Wow, dude. Wow. That's so nasty. Skubal, Suigano, Kwan, Imanga. Bean, Aaron Judge. We got a numbered Luke Keyshaw for the Twins, and Mason Wynn. Mr. Keyshaw. Pena. Verlander on the nucleus. Okay. A James Wood on the refractor, and Kowser. Yes, it's the same break. Same break. Machado, Tovar, Gilbert, and Gore. There he is, Lissandro. People were asking where you were. They were concerned. Riley, Kim, Mayer, and Madroth. Churio, Baldwin, Christian Walker, and Spencer Strider. Orvelis, Sale, Wyatt Langford for the Rangers, and Drew Thorpe. Yeah, nice try. Nice try, Lissandro. We believe you. Jackson Jobe, Wyatt Langford on the nucleus. 2 nucleuses? That's different. Launched into orbit, Daddy Guerrero for the Angels, and Marte. I know, Basson. Tell me about it. Rooker, Wilson, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. for the Jays, and Sasaki. There's you a J. G-Man. Skeens, Arias, Rodriguez, and Lubov. Scherzer, Vladdy, Mayo, and Reese Hines. Schwarber, Will Smith, Cam Smith for the Astros. We'll take that. And Abel. I do, Deshef. I see a bunch of cards I'd like to have on the stand right now. One in particular, though. Adames, Garcia, Caminero, and Simpson. Yes, there are. They're just not guaranteed. Campbell, Freed, Churio on the light speed, and Cal Raleigh. They did in the last break, too. Ramirez, Harris, out of 199, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles, and Cody Bellinger. Mayer, Durbin, Job for the Tigers, and Christian Walker. All right, let's do these. Let's do these delights. Emptiness.
Did you break any Friends cards today?
Any what?
Friends, the show.
I did not. Nope. Uh-huh. It is the chef. Jonathan India, former Red. Buxton, Mania. Alcantara for the Cubs. Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies out of 250. Blanco out of 99 for the Stros. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals out of 250. Billy Cook for them Pirates out of 250. David Festa for the Twins. Fitz, Rodriguez, and Belozo for the Marlins. The Marlins? And a little Billy Cook going to a Pirates fan that I know. The Festa Whisperer. Yeah. Yep. That and Workman. Workman's my boy too. All right, we've got the Topps Chrome Update Delight, and then we've got one more Cosmic. And then whatever's left in the next one, we are over halfway in the next one, that's for certain. And we'll run it again, empty box. All right, we've got Brooks Lee, Wagaman, Rafaela, Fernando Tatis Jr. Don't know why, but I thought that was going to be numbered for some reason. Teodoso for the Angels out of 150. Jake Mangum on the 90s throwback. That's actually pretty good. Who got the Rays this time? Andy Santa Maria. Out of 25, Jake Mangum on the 90s throwback auto. Yastrzemski. Ooh. These are rare. B-Nibs. -4. That's nasty. For the Cubbies, Matt Shaw. These are super, super rare cards. That's nasty, bro. Congrats. Hey, I'm pulling D's today, you guys, if you're not. I mean, it's happening. Wagaman out of 50. McGreevy, Moises Ballesteros, and Tolbert. It's going down today. It hadn't stopped yet, Night Man. I still got a Cosmic sitting over there. What's in that? What's in that? Let me take care of these. This is actually a good card right here for the Rays. 90s throwback, auto. Yep, we take those. All right. Let me get this base out of the way. We'll open this last box. And like I said, if your team's off the board in the next break, don't worry, we're going to rerun it. So, but we've got some more ripping to do in this one. Hey, cards, won't you be... Thank you, cards. Appreciate you. Much appreciated. Well done. All right, Cosmic is here. Good luck. Mayberry, don't you worry yourself none. Don't you worry yourself none and stop getting the White Sox. You heard what I said. All right, good luck, everybody. Empty box. We've got Bregman, Rice, Acuna Jr., and Suzuki. I'm giving you a hard time, Mayberry. Lee, Otani, Lindor, and Malloy. We don't ever know who's going to hit. I wish we did. I wish I knew what team was going to hit every single time. Zach, I saw that, so maybe whatever you're saying was being filtered. I don't know. Try and chop it up a little bit. Maybe just like put 2 words instead of the whole sentence. Dingler, Tatis Jr., Max Muncy for the A's, and Ellie. Yes, they are, War Panda. Yes, they absolutely are. Logan Webb, Corey Seager, Griffey Jr. and Ichiro on the star clusters, and Tom Sagassi. Pudgy, with what's in this, I wouldn't feel too threatened at all. There is no bad teams. I was giving Mayberry a hard time. There isn't a bad team. Smith, Alvarez, Ballesteros, and Mookie Betts. Alvarez Jr., Rushman, we got something numbered here. Royce Lewis, and out of 75, Matt Olson for the Braves. There you go, Braves. A little bit of love going to Blake. I think it's called a frozen fractor, but I think Zach, Rocker, they're pretty rare. Carroll, James Wood on the light speed, and Pete Crow Armstrong. James Wood, McCutcheon, Cease, and Kershaw. It's all right, 'cause I'm Simeon. Drake Baldwin base. We got Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki. That's pretty cool. And Will Warren. It sure is. It sure is. Ryan, you need a little bit of love, don't you? Bo Bichette, Dolander, Bellinger, Ramirez. Holiday, Louder, Bo Jackson for the Royals, and Navarez. He's got a little bit of, get that off of there. It dropped today, Haunt record. This product dropped today. So if it says coming soon on the top site, I haven't looked today, but it dropped today. I know that much. Could be sold out on there already. Tucker, Norby. Oh, wow. On the Night Stars, Aaron Judge. These cards are insane. Just stop it already. Just stop it. Enough's enough. Nice hit there, Arkham. And Buxton. Yeah, I figured they probably could be. That's nasty, though. That's a nasty looking card. They will this year, Sean. They will. Cruz, Verlander, Corey Seager, and Festa. Langford, Max Muncy, Dominguez, and Aaron Nola. Chase Petty, CJ Abrams, and Campbell for the Red Sox. That's a little something, bro. Peralta. Here, let's put him up there. Let's put him up there. Maybe it'll bring some magic in these last packs. Piero, Ashcraft, Dylan Cruz, and Locklear. Night Stars, Jessica. It's from it's a Van Gogh painting. Missner. Baez. O'Neal Cruz on the Nucleus and Gunnar Henderson. Good morning, Cheyenne. Yes, 8 squads left. Thank you, Aries. 8 squads left in the next one, and if your team's not on the board, we're going to rerun it anyway, so you'll be all right. They'll be on there eventually. Freeman. Baby Co9. Mike Trout, Lightspeed, and Luis Angel Acuna. Green. Dana. We got a white hole. James Wood. We take those. And Lawrence Butler. We shall take those. That's exactly who we want to see on this card. Going to the Nationals. It is, Brian. You know me. Last pack Magic Green. Bliss. Skeens on the Ultraviolet Beam. And Kobe Mayo. Not bad at all. As said, there's probably about 7 squads left on the next break. My goodness gracious, this has been intense. These breaks are not stopping, folks. They're just not stopping. Which we don't want them to. I don't stop now. We're not done yet. We've got deeds to get people here. Ain't that right, Joe Boo? He just nodded. He said, yep, bro, we got it. We got this. There's no guaranteed autos in Cosmic, Sean, just like football. That's why they're better when they get hit. That's why it's more fun. But we relax to see them when they shows up. Recap. Vladdy, Langford, Verlander, Wood, Smith, Keyshaw, Cruz, Callahan, Henderson, Sponson, Rice, Keyshaw, Witt Jr., Baldwin, Acuna, Festa, Yastrzemski, Tovar, Teodoso, and Alcantara. Blanco, Gore, Cook, Cruz. That's weird. Cruz and Cruz. Bo Jackson, Griffey Jr. and Ichiro. Mangum out of 25 on the 90s throwback auto. Wagaman out of 50. James Wood, white hole. Campbell, James Wood. Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki. Olsen out of 75. Tatis Jr., Skeens, Louder on the Supernova. Judge on the Night Stars. James Wood Gold out of 50, variation. Jackson Churio Auto out of 50, variation. Matt Shaw on the super short print. That's nasty. And Ellie De La Cruz doing his best John Cena impression. All right, let me get this to the side here. Unbreakable Michael B. Jordan is your selection. I didn't expect to see that today. Denzel, okay. Heath was pretty good, Callie John. I'll give you that. Vic. What you done, Vic? Huh? What'd you do? Down go the Mets. Good luck, Vic. And we're down to 1 squad left. Just the Twins. That's it. It's just the Twins. How could you not, Gina? I mean, there's so many appealing things around here. Twins and Rip, folks. I will put this same break back in there. It'll take a minute. I have to change the number on it. But if you're looking for your team, you'll have your chance here shortly. I think Abby might have closed this out. Thank you, Abby. Matthew McConaughey is your real answer. Okay. Be a lot cooler if you did. Twins are off the board. Let me print this out. Actually, let me change this number real quick. So like I said, once this number updates, I will put this same break right back in there. And another thing is that this break right here ends the case of Cosmic. The next one starts a new case. So when I get the next break in there, just know that it is a new case of Cosmic. All right, that is set. I just need to print this out and we can get to some ripping. If you likes ripping, we about to do some. Sean Connery. Look to the stars, boy. All right. Let me write this down real quick. This is break 3498. And we're going to start ripping it. Let me get these. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Good luck, everybody. We're going to start with this. Sean Connery's excellent, by the way. You're the man now, dog. All right. Good luck. Did this work? Okay. Good luck. Oh, that's what I needed. Goran, he was almost, he's right there. He's definitely right there. No doubt about it. Emptiness. We're starting with Topps Chrome Update Hobby, and we'll work our way into some Cosmic and go from there. I'll get the next break in there as soon as that number updates, which it just did, I think, or it's about to. There it is. Okay. Let's get into, let's see if, did we get an auto in the first pack again? Schultz, Cabrian Hayes, we sure did. Jamie Westbrook for the Red Sox, and Carlos Correa. The Red Sox get an auto right off the bat, going to NH. Now let me change the number, or let me update this, and I'm going to drop it into the shop. Misses, if you're out there, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is in the shop, and it is pinned. Augustin Ramirez, Robert Hassel on the negative, Shohei and Brad Lord. Take a little Shohei action. Why not? And that break that I just pinned again is going to be a fresh case of Cosmic. We're going to finish this case right here, and that's a fresh case. McGill, Fulford, Carlos Correa, and Bieber. Rafaela, Simon on the refractor, Tucker, and Will Wilson. Trevino, Jackson Jobe, Max Fried, and Stowers. Soler, Koss, Devers, and Paredes. What's going on, Josh? Smith, Rylan Thomas, a Walker Bueller for the Red Sox out of 150, and Chandler Simpson. Girachuk, Luis May, Justin Turner, and Geraldo. Taylor Rogers, O'Hearn, Soto, and Dana. Tom Sagasy, Stroud, Jeremy Pena on the variation, and Ryan Fitzgerald. Old Pena. Just chilling. Look at him. Yoho. Garcia. Cam Smith for the Stros and Van Way. Rollison. Moises Ballesteros, Wyatt Langford, and there's the man of the year right there, Gage Workman, folks. He's nasty. Oh, he's nasty. Doctor. Jung. Mayor Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins and Ellie. Harrington, Munoz, Brad Lord, and Tyler Callahan. Vivas, Caratini, Kikuchi, Chang, and Jack Leiter. It's Al Leiter's boy. Sasaki on the base. Lyle, Ashcraft, and Lee. What's going on, Sibs? Escara, Jacques Peterson, Bregman, and Wagaman. Hill, Lugo, Wolfram, and Terso. Rosario, McDaniels, Singer, and Turner. Duran, Kyle Schwarber, James Wood on the Night Terrors, and Mr. Wolfram. All right, it's Cosmic time. Part 1. Let's get this base out of the way. What do you say? What do you say? Same break we've been running this morning is pinned at the bottom of your screen. The only difference is that's going to be a fresh case of Cosmic. These two end the case that we started. It's been spectacular, Doc. It's been absolutely insane. And I want it to continue to stay that way. Empty. I don't want it to stop, man. Rooker, Jacob Wilson, Paul Skeens, and Luis Castillo. Arias, Connor Norby on the nucleus, Juan Soto, and George Springer. It has been absolutely fabulous, yes. Bobblehead, I see you. Bobblehead's in for another round. Rodriguez, Scherzer, Wyatt Langford, and Jordan Lawler. Vladdy, Roden, Otani and Betts, and Keyshaw. Yeah, we need to see a bald one, Cody. Diaz, Hassel the Third, Williamson, and Crochet. Adamas, Garcia. We got a numbered card here. Olsen. Out of 99, Ryan Bliss for the Mariners. 4 out of 99. Caminero, Campbell, Shohei, and Jung. Shohei's been showing up quite a bit this morning, I gotta say. Freed, Ramirez, Michael Harris II, and Rafael Devers. Mayer, Durbin, Luis Angel Acuna, and Martinez. Doctor. Enright, Chisholm, Abel, and Altuve. We got the nucleus and we got a numbered card. What else be chilling? Mesa Jr., Clark, Julio Rodriguez, and Logan. Collins and Merrill. We've got, is that Chipper? Yep, Chipper Jones and Turner. Little Chipper Jones action. Here you go, bro. I know it's just an insert, but it's a start. It is a Brave. And it's one of the best Braves there ever have been and never will be. A Rosarina, Yamamoto, Kyle Tucker, and Giancarlo Stanton. Drew Romo, Jordan Alvarez. Whoa, what's going on there? It's definitely numbered. I just don't know what it is. Juan Soto, good luck. Lightspeed, Francisco Lindor for the Mets. That is Vic. And it is out of 25. 12 out of 25 orange. Man, these cards look so good. They look good, man. Noel. Oh, it's just a Nacho Alvarez Jr. auto for the Braves. Whoops. Hey, there's a Brave. I don't know what number Lindor is. It's 12 out of 25. So if he wears the number 12, then it is Callie John, Dominguez, and Paredes. Pasquantino, Correa, Mike Trout, and Grant McCray. So we've gotten 3 autos out of that case. We still got a box left. Harris, Salvi, Sweeney, and Contreras. Skubal, Suigano, Luis Angel Acuna, and Leo Jimenez. Juan, Martinez, O'Neal Cruz out of 199 for the Pirates, and Zach Wheeler. You know, I hate to say it, but I think we're due for a really nasty Breaker's Delight, too. It's just a gut feeling. Cosmic's been spectacular. Sale, Job, Churio, and Yu Darvish. Yeah, because they destroyed Unbreakable. They absolutely destroyed. You saw it. Empty box. Not yet, the chef. Bryce Harper, Gonzalez, Adames, Festa. We got Shane Bieber for the Guardians. We've got Reese Hines out of 50 gold. There's you a red, bro. How about a Kim out of 10? We were due for something decent. A Reese Hines out of 50. A Kim for the Dodgers out of 10. Going to Arkham. Behind that was Isaac Collins for the Brewers. River Ryan for the Dodgers on the mini diamonds. Hader, Swellenbach, and Horowitz. And David Festa showed up for me again. You see that? Did y'all see that? You see that, Callie John? He's still showing up for me. He won't stop. Reese Hines out of 50. Shane Bieber for the Guardians. Festa. Mini Diamonds. River Ryan. And Isaac Collins. Let's do the update one. Yes, it is the same exact break. That what we're doing right now is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen. I think it's pinned. Yeah, it is. Garrett, it's up there now. There's a break pinned with it in it. Cosmic in it. Empty box. We've been ripping it all morning. Bieber, Wilson, Rollison, Matt Shaw. We've got Palmquist on the mini diamonds auto. Nick York for the Pirates. Scooble for the Tigers out of 50. Wow. Louder out of 25. Bro. Mesa Jr. out of 199. Jacob Wilson, Dalton Rushing, and Matt Boyd. Wow. That was a good box too. Matt, I'm going to probably run it more than just the one that's down there now. Vidi, they're just like any other hobby box. They're just different. It's like a hobby box without all the base in it. That's all it is, really. I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. will run some form of this tonight, I would think. I don't know it, but I think it. Rhett Lauder out of 25. Scooble. Breaks and rips, the number's not even accurate. Like, it doesn't have the panache that you think it does. I would think so, Kara. No, I don't know for sure, but I would say yes. I think it'll probably be a mixture of both. Well, listening's half the battle, breaking rips. If you can listen, then you can believe. Last box, Cosmic style. Emptiness. That's right, Arkham. It is not. Did you see? You saw you're out of 10, didn't you? I know you did. Never mind. Otani, Dingler, Tatis, and Horner. Webb, Seager, Aaron Judge, and Lyle. Nothing is over. Nothing. Both, Arkham, both. Smith, Alvarez, and Wells. There's only 3 cards in that pack. Well, well, well. Ballesteros, Holiday, Lindor and Soto, and Harrington. Lauder, Tucker, Norby, and Chapman. McCutcheon, Cease, we got something numbered here. Neto, and that's our boy right there. Going to Arkham. Skeens out of 99, brother. Me too, Matt. Me too. Simeon. Our nucleus is an Emanga for the Cubs. Ellie on the light speed, and Denzinzo. Baldwin, there he is finally. Bo Bichette, we got a planetary pursuit here. Bryant, good luck. Good luck. Yes, you, good luck. Oh, it's a Brave. Wow. Ronald Acuna Jupiter. Ronald Acuna Jr. Jupiter. Nasty. And the Braves just sat there and sat there and sat there. It's 3 alley and 3 autos. That's right, Gina. Dolander, Kiero, Ruth Mantle and Judge, and Swellenback. Nice hit, Cody. All you had to do was suffer through 1 box without seeing a break, and then the wheels fell off. Ashcraft, Missner, Burns, and Albies. Cruz, Verlander, DeGrom, and it's Shohei again, light speed. Win the Rangers in the next break. Win the Rangers in the next break. You're already trying. I see you. Langford, another nucleus. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. On the Night Stars, Connor Norby for the Marlins, and Brian Reynolds. There you go, pin and card. It's your boy. Max Muncy, Dominguez, Jacob Wilson, and Jung-Hoo Lee. It certainly is. I bet you it gets even better when they're numbered. I know a lot of these cards are going to look really nasty. These inserts are going to look really nasty when they're numbered. Petty, Abrams, Bean, and Cole. Judge, Pena, Yamamoto, Blake Snell. Baez, Freeman, Gunnar Henderson, and Kevin Alcantara. Baby Conine, Green, Dana, Burns. Hunter Green, Bliss, Jose Ramirez, and Cruz. 2 packs left. Bregman, Ben Rice, it is numbered. Alonzo. For the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong out of 150. And last pack. Same exact break as pinned at the bottom of your screen. Rangers are a gimme in it. Acuna, Lee. There's a Baldwin, finally. Ultraviolet Beam and Torres to end it out. I don't know, Mike. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't. Probably not. But maybe. It's possible. Now let's do a recap of all this craziness here. Little Night Stars action. Some autos and whatnot. That's right, everybody. Win those Rangers. Hurry up. Win them. Come on now. And then the next break that's pinned at the bottom is the same one we've been running. The only difference is that the Cosmic boxes in that are out of a fresh case. We just finished our first case of Cosmic with that break. That we just did. This one right here. This one in front of me. This one. Matt Shaw, Festa, Cruz and Trout, Otani, Jones, Acuna, Luis Angel Acuna, Westbrook, Ryan Bliss, James Woods, Pena, Norby, Bueller, Shohei, Ramirez, Hassel, Ballesteros, Shohei and Betts, Pete Crow Armstrong, Wilson and Thorpe, Otani and Judge, Mesa Jr., Wilson, York, Bieber, Baldwin, Ruth Mantle and Judge, Imanga, Palmquist, Skubal out of 50 gold, Rushing, Lauder was out of 25 for the Reds, Hines was out of 50 for the Reds, Swellenbach, Norby, Isaac Collins. We've got River Ryan on the mini diamonds. Lindor out of 25. Nacho Alvarez auto for the Braves. Paul Skeens out of 99. Hyesung Kim for the Dodgers. Rookie out of 10. 3 out of 10. And Ronald Acuna Jr. Planetary Pursuit. Jupiter. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure that gets updated because we need the right break number on there. All right, it's right now. Break 3499 coming at you. Break 3500 will be next. It'll be the same exact break. Let me take these down. Derek, I'm just waiting for the number to update on the break, so it won't be long. It'll be up there in the next 2 minutes or so. Let's get Cosmic to the side here. We're going to start with this update. And I'm literally just waiting for that number to change to 3500. And once it does, I'll put the next break in there and it'll be identical to this one. All right, folks, good luck. It's that time again. And it looks like it's updated. So I'm getting ready to drop the next break. So if you've been sitting there waiting, or no, maybe it's not updated. Well, let's get a little ripping in. It'll get updated eventually. There it is. I thought I saw that. I must be tripping. Bro, you tripping. All right, I'm dropping the next break, same break, back into the shop right this instant. There it is. I just got to pin it. And good luck, everybody. It is pinned. Empty. Not a thing. Nothing. Lugo. Rosario. Well, okay. Christian Campbell out of 99 on the chromography. Auto. Going to the Red Sox. Not bad. We shall take it, Sean. Good morning, Alexa. And Iglesias. I should, Jonathan. It's never been that, like, it's never been like that every time. It has all morning, but it's never been like that before. McDaniel. Hang on. All right. McDaniels. Kelly for the Rangers. Gold Lava out of 50. Adley Rushman and Ben Williamson. I know it has, Jonathan. I'm not used to it being that way. Duran. Schultz. Nathan Wiles for the Braves and Devers. Not bad. No, it's not. Savage, that's true. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Nick Kurtz on the refractor. We take those. Corbin Carroll and Tidwell. There you go, Dan. That's a good start to a break. Oh. Same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I don't know who's left, but I got to imagine somebody is. Ramirez, McGill, Marte, and Grisham. Duran. Kobe Mayo. Ellie on the 90s throwback, and Helsley. I know. Trust me, I know. I don't care. I'm putting it up there anyways. Horton. Del Castillo. Logan Evans for the Mariners out of 150. And Freeman. Soler, Koss, Hagenman, and Castro. No, Brandon. I'm not. But thank you. Smith, Birdsong, Tucker, and a Dylan Cruz base. I want to put this up here for good luck for executive. Maybe it'll draw him a boy or get him a D. Get him a D. Jonathan, who knows? Maybe I might be. Sure. Is it? I don't. It depends. Oh no, Jonathan. Oh man, I don't have to. Javier Baez and McCusker. Oh, you have it. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Fulford, Nathan Wiles, Dalton Rushing, and Jack Dreyer. I have 150 and 252. Rafaela, Trevino, Elko, and Miller. Are they PSA 10s as well? Job, Rollison, Dustin May, and Cole Henry. Look at you. We'll chat. We'll chat. Jung, Mayer, Evans for the Mariners, and Bednard. Harrington, Shohei on the refractor, Cam Smith, Fortune 15, and Chang. We've got May, Rogers, Yastrzemski, and Kevin Alcantara. Sagassi, Boyd, Shohei on the Night Terrors, and Gordon. Well, Jonathan, you know, there's other avenues. Go to a big show. Stroud, Sasaki, Yastrzemski, and Kim. Go to a really big show. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Hi, Steph. Lyle, Escara, Berger, and Gibson. Yeah, definitely do that. No, I didn't, Arkham. I haven't. I just forgot to do it. It's ready to go. I just haven't done it. Hill, James Wood on the refractor, Jose Ramirez, and Dolander. Whitney, not in this break. In some previous ones, I have. Oh, I will. I just forgot to do it. I got back here and wasn't paying attention to it. That's all. We've had a lot of good cards today, Nate. Like, straight up. Like, I don't even know where to start. I really don't. And we're not done yet. But I'm going to start with this Cosmic right here. Okay. Empty. Let's see what this new case of Cosmic's got for us. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. Just a few off the board in that one. Job, Rooker, Wilson, and Springer. Probably should, Arkham. That's probably a good idea. Skeens, Arias, Campbell for the Red Sox, and Lawler. Rodriguez. Andrew McCutchen on the Nucleus. We've got a Mike Piazza for the Mets. There you go, Doc. And Keyshaw for the Twins. Oh, I wouldn't imagine you... No, I know better than that. Oh, Mike Piazza. Put that up there for Doc. Because it's his boy. That boy, he's my friend. Scherzer. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., James Woods on the refractor, and Crochet. Huh. Oh, you sent the... Okay. Roden. Well, then you still had plenty that you sent. Hassel and Ohop. Adames Garcia, Kobe Mayo, and Jung. There's an Oriole for you. Little Kobe Mayo refractor action. We've got Junior Caminero, Christian Campbell, Paul Skeens on the ultraviolet beam, and Devers. Michael, yes, I can't even. We've been on all morning. It ain't stopped yet. And I don't want it to. Freed, Ramirez, Harris, and Martinez. Oh man, Michael, I don't. It's changed back and forth. I don't. Right now, I couldn't even give you. It went from the Reds to the A's to the it's been jumping around. Cubs did good in one. Braves did good in one. Mayer, Durbin, Lindor, and Altuve. Just jumped around a little bit. That's for certain. These cards are so cool. Enright, Chisholm, out of 150, Logan for the Angels, and McRae. Well, this would be a perfect place to sit here and watch for a bit, Michael. I don't know how many more we'll do, but I got another one down at the bottom. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Wait a minute. Contreras, Ichiro and Griffey Jr., and out of 50, Robert Hassel III for the Nationals, gold style. What up, Lissandro? Or is it the right Nat, Jonathan? It might just be the right Nat, and we don't know it yet. Correa, Harris, Salvi, and Jimenez. Sweeney, Skubal, Bo Jackson, Lightspeed, and Zach Wheeler. I can't help when I see Bo Jackson to not take care of this. I don't care. I don't care. C9 in the house. Suigano, Quan, a refractor, James Wood for the Nationals, the right National, and Darvish. It's the right National, Mr. Walter. Martinez, Sale, Seager, Castillo. Machado, Gilbert, Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, and Goldschmidt. Duran, Amador. We got another numbered card here. We got Cade Horton, and out of 75, that looks like a Yankee, Cody Bellinger for the Yankees. Going to Ark Nissel. Jonathan, we got quite a few boxes left here. Riley, James Wood on the nucleus. Yep. Dylan Cruz refractor, and Nick Kurtz on the base. James Wood's showing up. Yep. Kim, Churio, Baldwin, Ramos, Schwarber, Smith, Mike Trout, Lightspeed, and Matt Olson. We still have a whole nother one of those to go. No auto in that one, but, you know. Let's do this one. Empty. It was, Jonathan. It was. Mackenzie. Altuve. Oh, that's nice. On the short print, Shohei Ohtani Ultraviolet All-Stars for the Dodgers. Nice hit, bro. Nice hit. Sweet. That's a nasty card right there, bro. I'd say it's probably worth at least a couple grand. I don't know for sure. Jonathan says 2. Nice hit, bro. A manga for the Cubs. Scoobles out of 99. Whitcomb out of 50 gold. Luis Angel Acuna going to my boy the doctor. First on print out of 5, bro. Sit down, Cosmic. Topps Chrome is here. Nice hit, bro. I don't know if Doc will sell that, Jonathan. He's a Mets. He's a Mets guy. Taylor. Whoa. Joe Carter out of 137 out of 100. That's sick. What a box. That's nasty. A-Jukes. Joe Carter. That's nasty. Oh, what a box. Lee, Bloss, and Burns. Now that's a box right there. That's a box right there. And the Mariners got a little bit of love too. It's Sunday. And Scooble was in there out of 99. Yep, that was a good one. Now for the update version. Oh, this one doesn't want to let us in here. Okay, here we go. Emptiness. And then we still got a Cosmic over there too. Dana, Fitzgerald, Fulford, Yordan Alvarez. We've got Shane Smith for the White Sox. Perez for the Tigers out of 199. Drake Baldwin on the negative. Nice hit, Braves. We'll take that. That's going to Dana. Lexus, it's, you know, I mean, yeah. Walker Bueller, Kiero, Rocker for the Rangers, Abel, and Dalton Rushing. That wasn't a bad box either, really. It was a height. For anybody just getting in here, that's right. I like that. Same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I know this is kind of like the witching hour of the day. It's only a few teams off. The reason why I'm bringing it up is Deeds, they are a-flying. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know what team it's going to be. I don't know what player it's going to be, but they're certainly here. They're here. They're showing up, and they're here. Just so you know, full discretion. All right. Let's get into this last Cosmic here. Empty. Good luck. Alcantara. Drake Baldwin on the nucleus. Well, Dana. Well. Don't mind if I do. We've got Miguel Cabrera on the Launched into Orbit and Javier Baez. And another one. Wagner, Neto, the Triumvirate, Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, and Freddie Freeman. Denzenzo, Bryant, Swellenback, and Baby Co9. Albies, Alcantara, Dylan Cruz for the Nationals, and Green. Good luck, Michael. Good luck. I'll check it after I'm done. Burns, Cruz. Hold on, it's upside down. I think it's gold out of 50. 18 out of 50. Brian Reynolds. There's Arkham's boy right there. And Caden Dana. That's Arkham's boy right there. Well, they had the Rookie of the Year this year, Patrico. Drake Baldwin. But, I mean, they're the Braves, so. Oh, I know he is. Imanga, Thorpe, Shohei and Mookie, and Andrew McCutcheon. Chris, that's Bellinger. Marte, Sasaki. We got something out of 75 here. Cease. Lou Bob for the White Sox. That is 50 out of 75. I can barely see it up there. But that's going to Card Vulture. A little Lou Bob action. Lou Bob again. Reese Hines, Julio Rodriguez, and Simeon. Bobby Witt, River Ryan, Yelich, and Drake Baldwin base. Swanson, Osuna. There's another James Wood and Missner. That's like 3 or 4 of him now. Trout, York. What in the world is that? It's definitely numbered. James Wood base and good luck. Out of 75, that's got to be an auto, right? No. What's different about... Oh, it's just a numbered... That's all it is. It's the numbered insert. That's the first one I've seen on all those boxes. Sasaki for the Dodgers out of 75. That's nasty. Oh, Johnny, I don't even know anymore. I don't know. Too many, Johnny. That Shohei's pretty nasty. That Acuna up there is nasty. Shunk, Harper, Tucker, and Bichette. Hernandez, Arenado, Kamar Rocker refractor for the Rangers, and Dolander. Arkham, Jonathan's a buyer on the Roki. If you can hear me. Shaw, Vientos, Dominguez, and Quiero. Rushing, Vivas, Abreu, and Ashcraft. They did last year, Johnny. There's Top Strong Cosmic Football. It's my favorite product. Gore, but these look amazing. Simeon for the Rangers. Luis Angel Acuna and Tovar. Madroff, Strider, Abel, and Nacho Alvarez. Jay Martin, he might be working right now. Simpson, Cal Raleigh, Churio for the Brew Crew, and Rushman. Well, that's good. 2 packs left. I mean, he's in here, but he might not be able to pay attention to us, Jay Martin. Bellinger, Walker, Pete Alonso, and Kumar Rocker. 1 pack left. Lindor, Manzardo, Soto, and Corbin Carroll. What a madness, crazy day we've had so far. Let me get these cards to the side real quick, and I'll do a recap, and then I'll see what's what in the next one. Not bad at all, I'd say. And there's a numbered Lou Bob. Look at all this. My goodness. I'm going to do a recap here real quick. And then I'll see what's what in the next one. 9 left in the next one. Thank you, Lexus. All right, let's get this taken care of. 9 left in the next one. I'll do a little bit of a roll call. Mrs. has started the next one for me. I'll see where she left off at. Whitcomb, Jackson, Skeens, Mayo, Hassel was out of 50. Logan, Perez, McCutcheon, Otani, Taylor, James Wood, Piazza, James Wood, Otani, Kurtz, Birdsong, Campbell was out of 99. Logan Evans, Ellie, and Merrill was out of 50 for the Rangers. Rangers did actually all right. Bellinger out of 75. Wood, Simeon, Rocker, Reynolds, Chiero, Bueller, Rushing. Skubal was out of 99. Woods on the nucleus. Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki. Griffey and Ichiro. Lou Bob out of 75. Churio. Wood. Baldwin on the nucleus. Shane Smith. Drake Baldwin negative. Joe Carter out of 100 on the auto World Series champion. That's nasty. That's nasty. Executive, hey, I do what I can, bro. Sasaki out of 75. Acuna, first on print out of 5. And Shohei. Deeds. Okay. Now let me see what's going down in this next break here. Okay. Let's get these down so they don't fall. We'll start with that. And good luck. That's better. Good luck, everybody. Callie, do you have somebody in this one? I don't know if you do or don't. And actually, the number's updated, so here. Last break of my morning is going into the shop. One last one to rule them all. It has been dropped. And it has been pinned. All right, good luck. Emptiness. We've got Acuna, Luis Angel, Hassel, Wu for the Mariners, and Turso for the Padres. First box of the morning that did not have the auto in the first pack. James Wood on the base rookie, Hicks, Turner, and Wolfram. Good luck to you too, Benny. McIver, Caminero. There's a Nick Kurtz on the Night Terrors and Wagaman. We'll take any Nick we can get. Actually, before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to need another pack of top loaders. So let's do that now. I don't want to have to stop mid-break. We've got Zach Veen, Mesa Jr., Pham, and Jack Leiter. Matt Shaw, Pete Crow Armstrong, Corbin Carroll, and Logan Van Way. Spencer Torkelson, Handley. There's our auto with some dust on it. Hang on, let's get some of that off of there. I won't do too much to it, but I am going to get some of that off of there. Ben Williamson for the Mariners, going to John. John, this might be a card you might want to take a fiber cloth to and get some of that. I got some of it off, but I'm only gonna mess with it so much. Correa. It's just got a little dust on the bottom. McMahon. Moises Ballesteros for the Cubs out of 299. Going to Ali. Skubal and Lord. We've got Logan Henderson, Slater, AJ Blueball on the refractor, and Shane Bieber. Mikey, appreciate you. Yeah, just get a microfiber cloth, John. Don't need to spray it with anything. And this is not. It's up to you, depending on how you want to do it. I unless you absolutely have to, I wouldn't put anything liquid on the card, unless you have to. Locklear, Keyshaw. I don't think that card applies though. Sears and Lee. Mostly just dust on there, John. Roden, Mullins, Ellie on the refractor, and Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Yeah, you're good. No, 5-star. Stop that. Stop with that tomfoolery. You're full of tomfoolery, 5-star. I've got my eye on you. You done blown your cover now. Gusto. Wiles for the Braves. Cruz and Dolander. Durbin. Cal Raleigh. Caratini and Chang. Kelly, O'Hearn, Green, and Chad Patrick. What's up, J Chap? I do, Will. I'll be on there tonight. Doval, Swellenbach, Lindor, and Durbin. Hey, Theo, Eddie Haino, Spencer Swellenbach, Augustin Ramirez for Miami, and Osuna. Yeah, it's the last break of my last break of the morning on here is pinned at the bottom. It's the same one we've been running all morning. O'Hearn, Singer. We got a Jose Trevino out of 150 for the Reds and Chandler Simpson. Really? Ashton, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think Donnie's right. Doug, Singer, Kershaw, and Pavita. Tolbert, Ryan Johnson for the Angels, Bobby Witt Jr., and Rave. Rushing, Rogers, Dylan Cruz on the Night Terrors, and Moises Ballesteros. Jacob Wilson, Kikuchi, Zebby Matthews. We got 2 autos in this one. For the Twins, going to J-Wham, and Mike McGreevy for the Cardinals. First box down. We're going to get into some Cosmic now. Yes, we are. Oh, I was worried there for a second. I didn't know if I changed the number on the last break. That would not have been cool. Who's that auto? Hunter, it's that one's Zebby Matthews. That one's Ben Williamson. Okay. Now it has to be live, Mustard. There's 2 different ones. What you just said, live app. Emptiness. Hey. Alvarez, Ballesteros, Holiday, and De La Cruz. I got you. Okay. It's the same name. 238 cards. Rhett Lauder, Tucker, Ellie on the ultraviolet beam, and Malloy. That's my boy right there. Every one of one ever, JDB, that's ever existed in the history of ever. We want them all. Norby. Yeah, live, Hunter. Yes, same name. I'll be on there tonight. Missner. We've got Bryce Harper on the launched into orbit for the Phillies and Tom Sagassi. Shows up quite a bit. Oh, they exist, Gina. They're out there. Cruz, Verlander, Christian Campbell for the Red Sox, and Mookie Betts. Langford, Max Muncy, Dominguez, and Navarez. Dolander. We've got Edgar Quiero, Navarez for the Red Sox, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Red Sox eating a little bit here. J-Wham. Showing up more than a couple of times here. Mike, we need to get you something. I mean, you got a couple, but you know what I mean. Ashcraft, Missner, Matt Shaw for the Cubbies, and Kershaw. Baez, Freeman, only 3 cards in this one. Will Warren. I see you, Pat. I see you, bro. Conine, Riley Green, Jackson Jobe for the Tigers, and Jose Ramirez. Dana. Green, we got something numbered here. Locklear. It's the Red Sox that keep eating. Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox out of 150. J-Wham, did you have a read? Ryan Bliss, Bregman, Wilson and Kurtz, and Gunnar Henderson. That ain't bad, A's. We'll take that. Ben Rice, Acuna, Lee, and Luis Angel Acuna. Shohei, Dylan Dingler, Chandler Simpson for the Rays, and Lawrence Butler. Tatis, Webb, Chase Dolinger, and Kobe Mayo. We'll take that, Rockies. We'll take that, Mike. Corey Seager, Cam Smith, Cade Horton for the Cubs, and Suzuki. It's weird because some of the cards have them actually, it actually looks like them and some of them don't. Welcome back, Unbreakable. We've had quite the morning. Navarez, Rushman, Bench, Larkin, and De La Cruz, and Trey Turner. Something about to appear out of this box. I'm just saying. It's getting ready to happen. Rocker, Carroll, Stanton. Out of 75, that'll work. Cal Raleigh for the Mariners going to John. That'll work, bro. That'll play. That'll play. Woods, or James Wood, and we got the nucleus here. Braxton Ashcraft for the Pirates. Julio Rodriguez and Juan Soto. McCutchen, Cease, Simeon, and Paredes. Baldwin on the base for the Braves. Bichette, Ichiro for the Mariners, and Royce Lewis. All right. Still haven't gotten an auto out of those. That's 3 boxes of those now. We're rounding We're rounding the corner on that, that's for sure. We'll do the Breaker's Delights, and we'll end with Cosmic, just like we have all morning. Last break of my morning is pinned at the bottom. It's the same one we've done all morning. Oh, no, let's start with this one. Let's start with that one. Empty. Good luck. We've got Logan Gilbert, Alec Burleson. We got a short print here. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. for the Blue. Santander and Mr. Noel for the Guardians. Santander and Mr. Noel for the Guardians. Did it freeze? All right, what didn't you see? If anything, what didn't you see? Where did it stop for you guys? Ended with Vlad. The whole pack. Okay, hang on. All right, so we'll redo it. That's fine. I've already got Noel up there, and this we'll just do a rerun.
Arkham, did he do a VIP National today?
No, that was last night. Text Danny. So we'll redo it. Burleson, Gilbert, Festa, Bobby Witt Jr., Jung, Paul Skeens, Aguilar, Kachanowicz, Hers, and Santander, and then Noel was over here, and then Vladdy's over here. Two more boxes, Vinny. You got it. Executive, can you freeze real quick and make sure that there's a giant in there, bro? Come on, man. Bobby Witt. Festa. Festa's my boy. All right, Topps Chrome update. Empty. Hagenman, Jastrzemski, Smith, Kyle Tucker. On the mini diamonds, Chase Madroth for the White Sox. We'll definitely take that. Jake Bloss for the Blue Jays. Out of $2.99 for the for the Blue Jays. Why does that look so different? It's like Funkadelic. Locklear out of 99. Tatis out of 99 for the Padres. Merrill Kelly on the negative. Turso, Turner, and Hayden Birdsong. Look at your boy. That's the only giant you can have is Mr. Birdsong, and that's it. You can't have any other players. Just them and them alone. I'm sorry. It's just the way things are going to go. All right? Tatis was numbered. Your boy, that's right. Unbreakable. Oh, there is. It's in the fine print, Executive. Somewhere. Trust me, it's there. All right, we've got one Cosmic left. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited about this box right now. We've already opened 3. I got me's a feeling. Good luck. And then this break is down there one more time. I think there's quite a few left in that. There are Yeah, we're not at halfway yet, but that'll be the last time I'm running that one today. And I'll be back in the morning. We might, I don't know, we might do, I think there's a basketball drop tomorrow. Empty. We'll just see. I might actually start with football since we didn't do any today. Dolander, Kiero, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the refractor, and Brian Reynolds. Matt, you know, I'm not sure, but I tell you what, he shows up a lot for me. McCutcheon, Cease, Simeon, and Chapman. Will, if it's anything, it'll be Topps Chrome Hobby and maybe a couple of Breakers Delights. Goldschmidt, Horton, there's a Nick on the base, and Denzel Clark. Yeah, those are the first off the line jumbos that people have been breaking. Cole, Snell, Christian Campbell for the Red Sox, and Mesa Jr. You've done fine with the Red Sox so far, bro. Glaber Torres, Nico Horner, Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals, and Rodin. We're due for an auto. I know they don't have guaranteed autos in them, but this is the fourth box out of the case. Marte, Sasaki, the Triumvirate, and Sweeney. Witt, River Ryan, Ellie on the refractor, and Suigano. It is very, very nice, Will. It is very, very nice. There is no doubt about that. No doubt about it. Yelich, Shunk, Harper, and Kwan. Hernandez, Arenado, Bobby Witt Jr., Lightspeed. Royals are destroying it right now. And Martinez. Rushing. Oh, what is that? Is that a Planetary Pursuit? I can't tell. Well, we'll find out. Job. Jung for the Tigers, and good luck. Oh, that's a name we want to see. On the Sun, James Wood for the Nationals. We got a son, and his name's James Wood. D. Anderson with the W. Osuna, Alcantara, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Wilson. Wagner, Neto, Festa, and Paul Skeens. Festa's out of 199. He won't stop showing up. He just won't stop. He's not interested in stopping. He's going to continue onwards. I think so too, J-Wham. I agree. We might make it simple. I'll get with Mr. I don't know if he's here yet or not, but we'll come up with something. Denzenzo, Bryant, Jeter, and Judge. That's another card that will be sick when it's numbered. And Arias. If and when it's numbered. One day. Vivas, Abreu, Swanson, and Rooker. Oh, bro, that had to look nasty. Burns, we got our nucleus. It is Misner for the Rays, and that is Michael. Pete Crow, Armstrong, and Max Scherzer. I feel like something should... Now, we got the sun. I understand that. I feel like something else should be chilling in here. I might be wrong. But I feel like something else is chilling in this box. Swellenbach, Albies, Alcantara, and Rodriguez. It feels like it should be something. Cruz, Alonso, Cease, and Vladdy. 3 packs left. We're about to find out. Lyle, Wells, Harrington, and Diaz. Die cut. Reynolds, Williamson, and Cruz for the Nationals with 1 pack left. This is difficult. There we go. Nope, no auto. Chapman, DeGrom, Wood on the beam, on the ultraviolet beam, and Hassel to end out the break. Michael, you did moderately okay, but I'm going to put a little note on here that makes sure that you're taken care of, Mike. So I don't want you to worry about it, okay? Okay. Recap. You got it, bro. You got this and that, Michael. You didn't get anything spectacular. Like, you did okay. You didn't do terrible. You just did okay. And you had a lot of teams, so. Let me do a quick recap of this. And then the last break of the day for me is pinned at the bottom now. I'll do a little bit of a roll call after I do this, and that'll be my last one for the day, you guys. So we'll just see. I don't even know if we're halfway yet, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. And again, you know I'll be on the other platform tonight as well, so stop on by, even if you won't get a little ripping in. Nice vintage. I like that. Campbell, Missner, Harper, De La Cruz, Navarez, Matthews, Cruz, Johnson, Witt, Kurtz, Shaw, Trevino, Swellenbach, Campbell, Crochet, Cruz, Ballesteros, Williamson, and Festa. We also have Aguilar for the Reds, Kachanowicz, Horton, Jung, Skeens, Noel, Dolander, Wilson and Kurtz, Locklear, Tatis was out of 99, Ashcraft, Cal Raleigh out of 75, Bench, Larkin and Cruz, De La Cruz, Kelly, Bobby Witt Jr., Ichiro, Cruz, Jeter and Judge. We've got David Festa, Bobby Witt Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Madroff, Missner, Witt Jr., Bloss out of 299, Birdsong, Wood, Guerrero, and James Wood on the Sun. All right. And then we'll rip, and that'll be my last one of the morning or afternoon now. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning, and I'll be on the other place tonight. Most of you know what the other place is. There's only 2 left in this one. Cardinals and Twins. It's going to be okay, Kim. It's going to be just fine. And I think we just closed. Or maybe not. Oh, the last Star Wars was purchased. I think that was the last one. I think Mikey got something. That's absolutely right. Kimberly's correct. Jay took down the Twins. I got you. And hold on 1 second here. Mikey got the Cardinals. We are closed. It's official. It's official. All right. And I don't know how much longer those Mosaic blaster cases are going to be in there, you guys, but they've got an excellent price point on them. If you've got somebody out there that you know that would want them, don't let those go by the wayside. You're not going to find them any. You're not going to find them any less than that anywhere. It's rip time. Last one of the day, I say. Let's make it a good one. I'm going to print this out real quick. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me, you guys. Let's see what the finale's got in store for us, okay? I just need that sheet right quick. That's all. $35.01 coming at you. Little rip-on. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Appreciate you hanging out with me all morning. Let's hope this ends like it began, with craziness and splendor. Thanks to Chef. All right, come on. Let's get it. Peterson, Ramirez, Samuel Aldeguerri for the Angels. Last box it didn't do that. And Wu. Clark. Pete Crow Armstrong out of 250 for the Cubs. Mike Trout and Blue Ball. Take both of these. Why not? Why not, man? That's what I say. Durbin, Avens, Krim, and Sears on the base. Rhett Lauder, Henderson for the Brew Crew, Suzuki, and Hagenman. Oh, hang on. You go where you're supposed to. Thank you. Palmquist. Jacob Wilson base, Manny Machado, and Yastrzemski. Vivas, Caratini, Pete Crow Armstrong won't stop showing up, and a base Drake Baldwin will take for Atlanta. National League Rookie of the Year, Yoho, Aranda, Moises Ballesteros, 2 out of 5. Now that's what I'm talking about. Iowa, who are you, dude? You're something else. You really are. What a nice hit. 2 out of 5, Moises Ballesteros for the Cubs. Nice hit, bro. Smith. It's out of 5, but I can tell you right now, I can already tell that guy's going to be a problem. Unless something changes. I'm a Reds fan. I feel like I'm going to see that guy causing problems. Smith, Abreu, Bean, and Ashcraft. His name alone scares me. Thomas, Hanley, Nolan Arenado, and Moises one more again. It is, David. It's the last one. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Eddie Haino, Gusto, Olsen, and Wagner. Rushing, Blue Ball, Jacob Wilson, and Wiles. And Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight too. But I'll be back in the morning. You too, David. Tolbert. Caminero, Tolbert, one more again, and May. Gorski, Boyd, Paddock, and Mangum. Elko, Jansen, Slater, and Mayer. Doug. Vladdy on the refractor, Jacob Wilson, Fortune 15, and Marcelo Mayer. Fetty, Patrick, Wu, and Bean. Kelly, Dalton Rushing, Fernando Tatis, and Aroldis Chapman, the former Red. Another one of those good players that we couldn't hold on to because we're the Reds. Hi, it's us, Cincinnati. Chase Petty, Doval, Aroldis Chapman, and Krim. Kiero, Bueller, McMahon, and Paddock. And we haven't tried to sign anything that I've seen. Rushing, Brent Rooker, Bregman, and Cameron for the Royals. All right, it's Cosmic time. No more games. It's Cosmic time. Enough's enough. We played enough games around here. It's Cosmic time. Empty. One good Giant can just, you know. Castillo, Springer, Mookie Betts on the launch into orbit, and Amador. Lawler, Keyshaw, Lindor on the light speed, and Duran. Crochet, Logan, Turner, and Riley. Stanton, Soto, Skubal, and Kim on the base. Little Skubal action on the refractor. Paredes, Lewis. Something numbered here. Out of 150, Agustin Ramirez for Miami and Churio. There you go, pinning card plays. There you go, bro. Wells, Harrington, Chase Dolander on the nucleus, and Zach Bean. Take that, Rockies. The Chef, Chapman, DeGrom, Mayo for the Orioles, and Aaron Judge. Reynolds, Young-Hoo Lee, Whitehole, Imunga, and Pena. Cole, Snell, Cruz for the Nationals, and Dylan Dingler. Goldschmidt, Horton, Nick Kurtz on the base, and Machado. Ramos, Olsen, Wyatt Langford for the Rangers, and Tatis Jr. Jung, Devers, James Wood on the refractor, and Gilbert. Brother Gilbert. Depends on the team, depends on the player. But as far as out of these packs, it could be Planetary Pursuits, it could be autos, it could be a whole bunch of different stuff. Jay Bride. Martinez, Altuve, Vladdy, and Austin Riley. Okay. McRae, Contreras, Jimenez, and Duran. Oh, he put legitimately in all caps. It must be real. Wheeler, Yu Darvish, Mayo for the Orioles, and Cam Smith on the rookie. Vincenzo, Bryant, Cam Smith for the Stros, and Langford. Swellenbach, Albies, Alcantara, and Max Muncy. Burns, Cruz, Jackson, Churio, Lightspeed, and Dominguez. 2 packs left in this box. Did I even get... I got 1 numbered so far? Oh, we got the white hole too. So we should have 1 more numbered, I hope. Alonso, Torres, Lyle for the Nationals, and Chase Petty. We did not. Horner, Lyle, Job, and CJ Abrams. All right, then. We're going to go to Topps Chrome now. Topps Chrome Breakers Delight. Whatever, I do what I want. Empty box. No kidding, Arkham. No kidding. Freeman, Mitchell, Pasquantino, Merrill, Ian Happ out of 25 for the Cubs. Isaiah Kiner, 4 out of 5 for the Pirates. Spencer Swellenbach out of 50 for the Braves. Not bad. Johan Santana for the Twins out of 25. Nice, Jay Bride. Christian Mania for the Diamondbacks. Orvelis Martinez. Corbin Carroll and Aaron Schunk. Well, we haven't got... So there's the box right there. And then we've got 2 left in the case. So, I think this box will tell us a little something, something. That one had a white hole and was and didn't have as many numbered cards as it normally does. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Especially with the first case that we started with today that was just absolutely just spectacular. Okay, let's put these over here. Empty. Good luck. Kepler. Henderson. Wow, again. Tony Perez out of 50 for the Reds. Going to Montague. Going to Montague. Allie, I know. I've been calling you Ollie. I don't know why. Sorry, Allie. Crochet. Freddie Peralta for the Brew Crew on the auto. Going to Evan. Reese Hines for the Reds. Iglesias. Jack Leiter out of 50 for the Rangers. Doval out of 99. Bubik, Keyshaw, and Hicks for the Marlins. Tony Perez. It has, Arkham. It sure has. Reese has got a little bit of. He's got a little bit of wax at the bottom of that card. And this Peralta's nasty for the Brew Crew. All right, it's down to Cosmic. Here we go. Good luck. Empty. Oh, I don't doubt that, AJ. Sale. Job. Kyle Tucker and Pete Crow Armstrong and Contreras. Rooker. Wilson. Skeens. Jimenez. Just one time out of 100, executive. That's all it takes, you know. Arias, Rodriguez, Trey Turner, and Zach Wheeler. Scherzer, Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Darvish. Rodin, Diaz, Sasaki on the refractor, and Castillo. Adames. Cam Smith for the Astros. We finally got an auto. Going to D. Anderson. There's our first auto of that case. Wow. Even the non-numbered ones look good. Yeah, Chelsea, no joke. Tatis, Machado, and Merrill, and Paul Goldschmidt. Garcia, Caminero, Scooble out of 199 for the Tigers. Going to AJ. We take numbered Scoobles around here. And Cade Horton. Absolutely not, BF. Don't you do that to me. You stop that. Campbell, Freed, Corbin Carroll, and Nick Kurtz on the base rookie. Ramirez, Harris, Mayer, Ramos, Durbin, Enright, Lou Brock for the Cardinals, and Matt Olson. I ain't seen a Lou Brock card till now. All those boxes, Lou Brock just made an appearance. Hassel, Williamson, Mesa Jr., and Springer. Oh, sure. Clark, Collins, Holiday for the Orioles, and Lawler. Merrill, Arozarena, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles on the Stellanova with a Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. You never know when a team's gonna hit. You know, you just never know. I will say, of all the people that's gone after a team multiple times, I feel like Executive has gotten the short end more unfair. Drew Romo, Dylan Cruz, and Crochet. I'm starting to wonder if Giants cards are even in here. Alvarez, Noel, Tovar, and Logan. I'm trying to speak it into existence here, Executive. I'm trying. Chisholm, Pasquantino, Mookie Betts, and Jung. Little Gunnar Henderson action. Quan, Correa, Merrill for the Padres, and Devers. Hey, look, they do exist. It is BF. You missed some cards today, by the way, for the Reds. Go back and look when you have a chance. Go watch the recaps on the first couple of breaks from today. Perez, Chiero on the Nucleus, and Martinez. Sweeney, Scooble, Bryce Harper for the Phils, and Altuve. One pack left. Oh, was that? Well, BF, I had to live it. All right? I had to be a part of it. I had to be the one that saw it happening when it was happening. Suigano, Martinez, Zach Wheeler on the white hole, and Grant McCray going to the Phillies. All right. There you go, Woogs. I'm going to do a quick recap of this, you guys. I'll do my best to... What I'll do is I'll... There's no way for me to... I'll do my best to make sure that we have that... when we do a baseball break tomorrow, it'll start with those other two that are left, okay? I think we have enough to where I can accomplish that. So anybody that's been a part of the second case, I'll make sure that the last two from that case are where we start if we do baseball, okay? When we do baseball, okay? Those won't be put into another break. They will be put into our first break tomorrow, okay? Appreciate you, Arkham. So that just, I don't know what my lineup's going to be tomorrow, but we'll get at least one more of these in. I'll tell you that. I just don't know the timetable on it. So, but let me do a quick recap here. Thanks, AJ. So just keep that in mind. You guys keep your eyes out for the baseball break tomorrow because it'll be the last two from that case, and it's been an interesting case. Mena, Job, Brock, Swellenback was out of 50. Cam Smith, Mayo, Guerrero Jr., Churio, Ballesteros was out of 5. Cruz, Dolander, Crow Armstrong, Aldegiri, Wood, Rushing, Skubal, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Imanga, Ramirez, Wilson, Trout, Skubal out of 199, Keyshaw, Happ out of 25, Harper, Sasaki, Peralta, Quiero, Hines, Iglesias, Leiter was out of 50, Doval was out of 99, Zach Wheeler, Gunnar Henderson on the Stellanova, Tony Perez out of 50 on the auto. They will be, Liz. Yes, they absolutely will be. Johan Santana out of 25 for the Twins. Kiner for the Buccos out of 5. And Cam Smith on the Cosmic Auto for the Astros. All right. Let me get this put to the side here. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, as most of you already do almost daily. Thank you very much. I'm going to get this put to the side, and then I'm going to stop YouTube. And then I'm going to stop TikTok.